It's milking time on one of the few buffalo farms in the UK. Milk that will go into making mozzarella, a product usually associated with Italy. As many worry about the possibility of a no-deal Brexit, it could be good news for Laverstoke Farm as British restaurants and supermarkets look to change to domestic suppliers.
It should be we're getting more interest, but it needs to become into proper sales now. I think people are just watching and waiting, and hopefully it stays, because we have trouble meeting the price of the Italian.
Around a third of the food eaten in Britain comes from the rest of the EU, and the industry fears supply chain disruptions if the UK crashes out without a deal. The UK is also the second largest importer of French wine. British production is growing, but France still makes more than 1,000 times as much wine every year. So UK vineyards still import a lot of their equipment.
Mostly, nearly everything we need, apart from the grape, which is grown in Sussex, everything else comes from abroad, mainly from Europe, from France, Italy, Spain, Germany. So, in regards to the import, the extra costs, that's a little bit worrying. And we can already see the increased prices.
Hoffman and Rathbone make around 15,000 bottles a year. England and Wales produced over 15 million bottles last year. Not nearly enough to meet British demand.
The customer choosing our wines because they are good or better than some champagnes, than just because it's restrictive on champagne and they can't get champagne anymore, so they have to go to ours.
The impact of Brexit is already being felt, with one national pub chain switching from champagne to English and Welsh sparkling wine, and the total value of wine imports to the UK falling by 0.6% in 2018.